Do you guys want to start right now or wait until like 4:35?
I mean, I'm down to start.
Yeah. All right then. All right, sweet. So, hi everyone. Welcome to Advanced Robotics' first general meeting. In this meeting, we'll be talking about our projects, how you can become a member of our organization, and what the benefits of being a member are. So before anything else, first we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Brenda Carrillo. I am the president of Advanced Robotics. I'm an electrical and computer engineering major. And a little fun fact about me, I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 seconds or less. Isaac?
Oh, you're gonna do a transition there. Anyways, hello, my name's Isaac Rodriguez. I'm the vice president of AR. I'm a electrical and computer engineering major. And a fun fact about me is that I was in the high school robotics team since junior year, so I was more like motivational since whatever. Never mind.
Well, it's still good. Hey everyone, I'm Alexandru Vtenka. I'm the Engineering Student Council Rep for Advanced Robotics and the project manager for up and coming SALPI rover project. I major in mechanical engineering, and a fun fact about me is that I got 2 ferrets, so it's a lot to deal with.
Josh.
Oh, fudge! I forgot. My bad. My bad. All right. Introducing our executive assistant, Jonathan Hernandez. He's an electrical engineering major, and he is also the project
He's really
manager
good.
of VO,
Yeah.
and that's lovely. And me, I'm the technical director of Advanced Robotics. My name is Joshua Lee. I'm a comp sci major, and a fun fact is I'm actually a part of a K-pop dance group as a videographer.
Without inviting me? Come on.
So, who are we? What is Advanced Robotics? Above all, we are a project-based organization. We have projects ranging from like super beginner-friendly to kind of like senior-level work. Because as you like spend time in this organization, as you spend time in your classes, you're going to learn a lot more. So, we want to give you projects that reflect that. In the last sentence, you'll see we strive to enhance students' professional development, leadership, and career opportunities through hands-on robotics projects and industry collaborations.
So here are some of the past projects our organization has worked on. Next slide, please. Thanks. One of our most fun projects we provided students is our Sumobot competition, which we will also be hosting this semester for those who are interested. This project is a collaboration between us and UTSA's Makerspace, in which we provide members with Arduino components, building materials, and a 7-week workshop that's composed of 2 phases. The first phase is where we teach students the basics of robot designing, CADing, electronics, and programming to help them make a remote control robot with which they complete at the end of the semester. The second phase is the competition itself, in which the objective is to push the other robot out of a ring. Last robot standing in the ring wins a prize. So, woohoo! Do it for the prize. Another awesome previous project our organization has done was the NASA Student Launch, which was a collaboration between us and the Aeronautics and Rocketry Club with the specific task of launching a rocket between 12 and 20,000 feet while carrying a payload containing a deployable mini rover set out to collect soil samples. Their team designed and built the rocket, while our team designed and built the payload with the mini rover. The launch ended successfully with the rocket launching to 15,000 feet while keeping the mini rover intact, which was then able to deploy and collect a soil sample.
Okay, well, now we'll talk about our new and continuing projects. So, one thing to keep in mind is that all these projects will be in person for this year as long as UTSA doesn't change their regulations. But yeah, this year, well, this semester, we're actually doing something new AR hasn't done before, which is open source projects, which are going to be good experience for beginners. So this is the self-balancing B robot Evo 2. It was designed by JJ Robots. It's a partially 3D printed Arduino-based self-balancing robot. It's controlled via smartphone and can have new features that can be designed by y'all. This will be a good beginner-friendly project to join and to get yourself familiar with 3D printing, coding with Arduinos, and even linear algebra for the control systems that keep the robot balanced. Then the next one is the 3D printed maze robot designed by Blick 19933. It's basically the wireless version of those old handheld maze games. It's another beginner-friendly project that will get you familiar with basic Arduino coding and CADing with SolidWorks or Fusion 360, since you'll be able to design your own puzzles and mazes.
Our last open source project that we will be working on this year is the Salpy Rover project. Salpy is a 3D print hybrid rover controlled with Raspberry Pi, which was designed by Roger Random and inspired by NASA Jet Propulsion Lab's open source rover used to replicate the suspension system of the Curiosity and Perseverance Mars rovers. This project is open to all level of experience and is designed to help students have hands-on experience in controls and systems engineering, as well as gain basic skills in stuff such as SolidWorks, Raspberry Pi, and ROS programming. The final build will be used for organizations recruiting and educational events.
The up next is our one of our continuing projects, the VO project. It's an autonomous fan slash heater combination that will be used to help wheelchair-bound people with regulating their temperature. This project was brought to us by a woman named Cassandra Brandt. When she brought the products for people like her, and in this case she's quadriplegic, cost upwards of tens of thousands of dollars, and as you can imagine, that is quite a bit. So why is this project useful? Well, sometimes accidents that put people in wheelchairs also leave people without the ability to keep homeostasis and regulate their own temperature, which is why we are making a lower cost fan slash heater that will help people with the aforementioned issues. As a member of this project, you will learn app creation, computer vision, SolidWorks, materials, and controls engineering.
Okay, so one project we are opening to our members is the NSA Education Collaboration Project. We are collaborating with the NSA to build and code several robots like the one you see on the slide. These robots are the Parallax Activity Bots 360, and our goal is to bring these robots to elementary and high schools around San Antonio and incentivize kids to gain an interest in STEM. The students would be able to code the movements in the robot and be capable of simulating some sort of real life cyber attack. And up next is Cave Exploration. I am the project manager of this project, and this is our last project of the list. This project is a collaboration between the West Foundation and LCATS and us. And they asked us to make a rover that will be able to go into caves and areas that are inaccessible to humans and map it using LiDAR technology for them to analyze. Last year, well, not last year, last semester, we had our design phase of the project, and this semester we'll actually be focusing on building and stress testing its capabilities of going inside caves here in San Antonio. And as project members, you get a chance to go in different sections of the projects. This member hierarchy kind of is more present in our higher level projects. For the open source ones, we only have a project manager, and everyone else will be kind of under that one project manager. But in our more advanced projects, we'll have a computer science lead, electrical engineering lead, and mechanical engineering lead. And experienced students will be placed and tasked with guiding each section team towards the project's objective and see its successful completion.
The reason we have it like this is so beginner students can actually go into a higher level project knowing that they'll learn, because the computer science lead and not the computer science lead, just leads, section leads, and project managers are going to actually help you with those projects. So now that you've heard about all our projects, what you can learn, and how they operate, you may be asking yourselves, well, how can I join the projects and become an active member? And that's a very good question. You can join these projects as soon as this meeting is over, actually. You pay the membership dues, and then after that, you get to fill out a form called the Paid Members Form. In there, you will be able to check off which projects interest you, and from there, we will contact you through email or Discord, more likely Discord, to set up a good projects meeting time for all the interested people to join and get started for the semester. Now, on the flip side of things, we may have a few people in the crowd that saw project management, section lead, and thought to themselves, "Oh, I actually have more experience and would like to build up my resume." So I say, I'm super glad that you're thinking that far ahead, and I encourage that. You can fill out the application by scanning the QR code at the top. Please be sure to fill out the form by September 11th, as that is the due date. And if some of you are hesitant on being part of the project management team, I suggest you talk to our past and current PM team. Some of the officers, Alex, John, who is not with us right now, and Josh are current project managers. Isaac and myself have been project managers in the past, so we can answer any and all questions that you have. You can just shoot us a message through Discord, email us, whatever you want. And lastly, for this slide, we are also asking people who have experience with coding with Arduino and SolidWorks and perhaps any other skills you may have to think about sharing those skills and knowledge. The way the AR has typically run for the past couple of years is that the officers are the ones that have to make the workshops, lead the workshops, do everything workshop related. But as you can imagine, leading an organization, school, research positions, and or jobs take a big chunk of our time. So we're asking you guys, our future members, hopefully, to help us out. Is something extra to put on your resume and you are able to solidify your knowledge by teaching others. We're mainly asking for people interested in helping with the Sumobot competition. As you heard, we're going to be hosting 7 weeks of workshops, which is just one workshop a week. It's not continuous. We already have a lesson plan for all of these, and we just need your time and experience to help students with any questions that they may have. And like I said before, if there's any skills outside of Arduino and SolidWorks, and which you would like to teach your own AR workshop, by all means, we welcome that as well. And speaking of leadership positions, we have some officer positions that haven't been filled. You can be the treasurer, which is the officer that is in charge of all the monetary stuff, fundraisers, funding forms, etc., yada yada. For all our creative types people, you can be the digital media director, which is the person in charge of our social media, making flyers for events. You're in charge of our Wix sometimes. I mean, our website, which is run through Wix. You don't need to know like HTML, CSS, all that kind of stuff. Or lastly, you can be a junior or technical junior officer. There's really not much difference. It just depends on what things you want to do later on in this organization. For example, if you chose to be the technical one, that is more catered towards project-related stuff. It's a good position if you want to prepare to be a project manager, section lead, or eventual technical director. If you choose to be the junior officer, you are shadowing every other officer that is in the technical director. We'll give you more administrative tasks as a preparation to be an officer for the upcoming years. And the deadline for the application is September 17th.
By the way, for those who become a junior officer for the engineering student council position, I will call you Mini-Me. So just a heads up. All right, so for our, in addition to our projects, we offer workshops which provide a great deal of experience for those new to the field of robotics. These workshops provide all members with a foothold with which they gain the ability to aid in our projects as well as start your own. Some workshops we provide include training on Fusion 360, SolidWorks and SolidWorks basics, ROS programming basics, and project management and leading. So definitely keep a heads up for those when we announce when they're happening.
We also host guest speaking events. We're working on getting guest speakers from like various engineering companies to give their general advice and their experiences working as engineers. Some of our past speakers included people from MITRE, NSA, Plus One Robotics, Northrop Grumman, Swery, and Lockheed Martin. So also keep a lookout for any guest speakers, for announcements for any guest speakers this semester.
After all of that, we don't want to scare you guys into thinking that we're super serious. We also like to have fun here. It's not all about the robotics projects. Right now, we can actually have socials in our lab, which is really fun because last year we couldn't do that because of COVID. Unfortunately, just there will be no pizza and all that kind of stuff that everyone wants. Everything's going to have to be prepackaged. So we're going to have chips, drinks, anything that you can think that's prepackaged. But as you can see here, we had a pretty fun time. We had board games, we had video games. It was a pretty fun time. And you get to hang out with a lot of people that you don't know if you're not in the same projects. Up next is the Society of Women Engineers. I hope we have Allie here. She's going to be talking about her organization and kind of hopefully get you guys interested. Allie? She's probably not here, so let me give you guys a rundown of her org. Society of Women Engineers, it's not just for women engineers, actually. What they do is a lot of mentoring kind of stuff. They do a lot of events within each other. They're just a really fun group overall. There's different kinds of groups in UTSA. They're very catered towards just helping each other out with their networking and professional development. We're project-based. Many orgs have different kind of things to themselves. Yeah, that's Society of Women Engineers. Their meeting is actually at 6 p.m. So if you guys finish up here, you can see their meeting then. And look at their GroupMe link, GroupMe QR code for more information. We were also asked by Robotics and Automation Society to give them a little bit of a shout out. Their first general meeting is going to be on September 8th at 6 p.m. You can find their link to their Discord on the QR code. They also, just like us, they do robotics projects, different robotics projects, of course. Right now, I believe that they have a drone project that they have. Don't really know exactly what other ones they do have, but join their general meeting for more information. And that pretty much concludes the first general meeting presentation. If you like what you heard, please go ahead and join our Discord so you can be up to date with all of our events and projects. Please go ahead and pay your dues so that you can become a full member of our organization. You can find the link to all the payment information if you scan the QR code on your left. If you need to pay with cash or a card, email us or send an advanced robotics officer a message on Discord so that we can set up a quick meeting time in the lab or any other place on campus for you to pay. It's really up to you, whichever one you decide, email or Discord. We'll probably respond faster to you on Discord. Once you pay your dues, please be sure you fill out the paid members form. That's the only way that that's the only thing that we're going to see when we're giving people membership access to our Discord and everything. You can find the information for all that kind of stuff for payment here and also in the membership chat. I'm going to put that after this meeting. And remember, all the money that we get from dues are going directly into funding our projects. So that's a big plus for you guys if we get a lot of people. And if you're still a little bit unsure about joining AR and if these projects are right for you, great news. We'll be opening up our Discord from today, September 2nd to September the 16th, just so you can have access to all the projects that we're doing, have access to join all the meetings, and kind of gauge whether this organization is right for you. We definitely hope that this organization is right for you. If there's something you don't like, if there's something that you need help with, just speak up. We're definitely the type that will hear your concerns and we'll try to amend it to be a better organization. I mean, that's what we're here for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That concludes this presentation. Do any of you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the organization, projects, or events, etc.? I'm just gonna give you guys like a second to type if you need to. Yes.
Sorry, can you go back to the
shortly?
To which one?
Allie will be joining shortly. I thought we were going to take a lot longer on it, so I told her to show up like around 4:50. So.
Let's see, is that
Too
you?
late to apologize. It's too late.
Nah, it's not too late.
I mean, I guess.
While we're waiting, does anyone have any questions? None?
And if you guys come up with questions in the future, like don't be afraid to email us. Like that's what we're here for. It's like we're happy to help out, and
Oh yeah,
we love
email us,
connecting with new people.
type in the general chat, do anything that you want. We'll answer you.
Yep.
Well, while we're waiting, I'll just put this up. We'll probably after you guys fill out the paid members form, what we're gonna do is we're going to. Oh, so is there a roster to get on for these projects? How can I start working on them? I got lost. Where did that question come from? Okay, here. So someone asked, so is there a roster to get on for these projects? How can I start working on them? I'm interested in the robotic arm project. There is no more robotic arm project. That's actually a project from last semester. Kenny, I remember you. You were one of the first people that looked at our website and everything. Unfortunately for you, you caught us at a time when we hadn't updated the website just yet. What we are going to be doing, however, is, I mean, those are the projects that you saw before are all the ones that we have. If
Can I say something about that?
Go for
So
it.
for the Salpy rover project, depending on how long it takes for us to actually build the whole thing, it is actually there is an option for upgrades for robotic arm. So we'll see how much we get through this semester, and I mean if we finish it all this semester, next semester we could work on the robot arm, but that's to be determined. So it's something to
Yeah.
look forward to.
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit sad, but we just had to keep on moving forward. But the way that you can get on these projects is as soon as you fill out the paid members form, which you already did, my friend, you can see all our projects will give you well, I mean, you're on the Discord, so you look at the info chat on the Discord. I believe that you have to like click on the roles channel and then
It's not
choose
open
which.
yet. I was going to open
Okay.
it after this meeting, but after this meeting, or I'll open it in a few minutes, you guys will see a little channel under the info thing called role assignment. Under there, you gotta choose your name color. That's to make our Discord a little bit like colorful. And then right under that, it'll list out all the projects and which emoji corresponds to which project, and you just react to the message with the certain project you want to be in, and all the channels for that project will show up on the left side of your Discord, and that's basically how you join that.
Exactly. So you'll be getting messages from us in the next week. The first, where's the, okay, let me just finish this. The first couple messages you'll get is just the project manager or an officer saying, hey, this is the project, this is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna get the leadership, well, from the people that go to the meeting, we're going to choose a member to be a leader, or they're going to apply to be a leader. And then from there, you'll get more consistent meetings to kind of keep going with the projects and learn, and so on and so forth. Someone asked, when does y'all's workshops start? They start. Uh, so the Sumobot competition, it's going to start sometime late September. That's going to be the one where we're going to teach you strictly Arduino coding and the SolidWorks and 3D printing basics. The Fusion 360 one that I mentioned before.
I was gonna say we're planning to do that on or about September 7th, on or around. Yeah.
And then the SolidWorks one, I don't know. Alex, you actually are going to be in charge of that, so maybe you can answer this better than I can.
Woohoo! So that'll be sometime after the Fusion 360 workshop. I would say a week, around a week or two after the Fusion 360 workshop, we should be able to do it.
Yeah, so someone also asked, where's the workshop? Is it in the main building? Different workshops will be in different areas. So for the SolidWorks one, Fusion 360, it'll probably be in the engineering building because that's the building that has all the computers with SolidWorks and on them, because we don't want you guys to have to like buy SolidWorks in order to learn it. We just want you to go into a room, log into to the computers, and then get you started. Will for the Arduino coding and the 3D printing basics, that's going to be in the makerspace actually. That competition is a collaboration with Makerspace, so everything related to that workshop will be with them. Eventually, I hope to do like a soldering workshop. That's probably going to be in our lab. And any project-based stuff, any project meetings will most likely be in our lab, which is in the Applied Engineering Technologies building, AET 1.202. It's right in front of the elevator, so you can't miss us. We're the door with the big rocket diagram on it. And does anyone have any questions before I continue with going back to Swee's slide? Oh, I see someone's typing. No? Okay. You can still ask your question afterwards. Let's go back to Society of Women Engineers. Allie, you're here again. Allie, you're here again.
Allie,
She
can you
unmuted
hear us?
herself. She may begin.
I was gonna say we can't hear you on your side if you're speaking, so it might be something with the mic.
Probably something with the mic, yeah. Because she unmuted herself, she can hear us. I am speaking, I unmuted myself too. Go to your settings, and the user settings at the very bottom, right next to your username. Voice and video. Yeah, that makes sense. It's fine, none of us were when we started. Go to input device, or maybe it's your output device giving you issues, but doubt it. Input device and then start pressing buttons. That's all I can tell you. If there's other people that aren't like very Discord savvy, because that's where we will give you guys the majority of the updates, everything related to Advanced Robotics. You can see it on our website, but mainly you can see it on our Discord. We actually have a video for you guys for using our Discord server. It's the one from last year, so it might be a little bit different, but you can go to the using Discord and or getting started. Actually, there's two videos. So Joshua thankfully made a video for those of us that were barely starting. Allie, if you want to call me, and then like you can give a here. I can send you my number, and then I can just put you on speaker. So yeah, I know your organization is pretty cool. I want people to hear about it. Thanks, Michael, for coming. We really appreciate you coming over.
Thanks, Michael.
Does anyone have any questions while we're waiting?
I'll just mention that if you look under info, you should have access to the role assignment, and you'll be able to view it and just react to it, and you should be able to see
all the projects
open up to the thing you want. But yeah, just want to put that out there.
Just gonna go back to this. Yeah, we have two options for your payment methods. Option A, $25 a semester. That's like for the people that are pretty hesitant starting off the UTSA. $40 for the school year. Those are for like people that already know advanced robotics, and you can choose whichever one you want. And one will save you $10, but those are just the little options that we got.
Why are you laughing?
Did you call? I didn't see anything. Oh my god, yeah, you did call. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay. I'm calling you now. Hey, Allie.
Hi, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yes,
you, but
we can
can they hear you?
Yeah,
Okay,
sounds
they can
good.
hear you.
Hi, Ellie.
Okay, perfect. That was so much fun trying to figure that out. I'm pretty sure that exact same thing happened last time we
Pretty
came to
sure,
speak
yeah.
with y'all. So I'm really sorry. I wish I was a Discord person. I have to use it for class now, and I still can't figure it out. So bear with me. I appreciate y'all's patience. Anyway, my name is Allison. I'm from the Society of Women Engineers, and even though it is in the name, I promise we're not only limited to women or engineering students. So everyone is more than welcome to come and join us. We do actually have a meeting taking place today in a little under an hour, and y'all are more than welcome to come and check us out. What we mainly focus on is providing our members with professional development opportunities, volunteer opportunities, social events, and more. So we do host every semester. We have studying sessions. Depending on what semester we're in, we participate in competitions through the College of Engineering called like Monster Mash Pumpkin Smash, where we built a trebuchet and launched it across the parking lot and smash pumpkins. So super fun events. We also do some outreach with local high schools in the San Antonio area, as well as even up in Austin. We do some outreach there as well, which is a lot of fun. You get to do some science fair type events, and kind of let your inner child out for some time, because you get to do some pretty fun events with K through 12, like I said. And then we also offer professional development. So similar to AR, we do have guest speakers as well. Definitely not Lockheed or Northrop quite yet. So props to y'all on that. Those are some pretty big companies that have coming out.
Thank you.
We do also feature some companies such as like Marathon Petroleum, and just a lot, because we do have members that are civil, mechanical, biomedical, chemical. Like we have, it spans over every single major, so we try to incorporate some guest speakers from all of those majors that really cater to everybody, as well as introducing people to some unknown topics. I know for myself within AR, I'm by no means would I consider myself advanced on anything that I do. But it is definitely a lot of fun to learn from industry professionals, as well as, just get to network, right? So that's something that SWE really likes to participate in, is giving our members the opportunity to really make the most out of their college experience. And I know there's some words on the screen right here, but essentially that's just what we believe in and what our organization is. If you're interested, like I said, we do have a meeting coming up in less than an hour. And we also have our group meet. So we're not quite as fancy. We don't have a Discord. We still roll with group meet. And that QR code is in the top right corner. If you're interested, that's how we communicate any of our upcoming events. I've said a lot of words in the past couple of minutes. Does anyone have any questions?
None at all, but thank you so much for coming to our general meeting. We really appreciate it. Really love your org. You guys do great stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, and of course, we'd love to have AR at one of our meetings as well to speak with members, because I know y'all participate, or y'all have a lot of fun projects going on, and I think especially with us starting to return to campus, a lot of our members would be very eager to get involved again.
Definitely. Thank you so much for coming on and speaking.
Thanks, Allie.
You have a good day, Allie.
Y'all too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so that was Allie. Thank you so much for coming on. Going back over here, last chance. Does anyone have any questions about the organization, paying dues, Discord, anything? I mean, we're here to help you guys. Going once, going twice. All right then, awesome. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming. Waiting.
Josh, you have a question?
Well, no, Parker did.
Parker
So
did. I see.
It would depend on which project you choose. If you look at the open source ones, I'd say that's like around 5 to 6 roughly hours per week. I don't expect that much. But if you look at the bigger ones, possibly like, I guess, the rover one's pretty big. And then the cave exploration one is pretty big as well. Those would require a little more.
The way that I would describe the time commitments to each project is just you talk to your project manager and you tell them, hey, this is around this much time as I can allocate. Give me these tasks. And if you want to learn, obviously those are going to take longer for you. And if you want to do something that you're comfortable with and want to grow even more, it'll take less for you. All you have to do is like talk with your project manager and they'll definitely accommodate you.
Going off of that, don't be afraid, like, if there's times that you really can't commit much time at all for the project because, you know, there's exams and stuff, it's school, you know, focus on your academics first and then your organizations after. So, and we'll be there with you. We have exams too. So, we're not going to force you to do stuff. If you don't have the time, that's okay. We could just do it whenever it's available, you know?
Definitely. All right, another round of. Does anyone have any questions? We'll be looking at the general meeting and the general chat.
Anyone need help filling out the form? Got any questions about the questions on the paid members form for those who are on there?
Oh, I see someone's typing. I don't know if there was an accent, but in the general chat, someone, Mr. Killer 63. Yeah, and if anyone wants to come out to the lab, feel free to do so. How would we pay if we only had cash? That's right where I was getting to. Just come out to the lab. If you want, send me a message. My name is Brenda. You can find me on the Discord. You can send us a message and tell us, hey, I want to pay. Can we have a time to meet up? And we will. Tomorrow I'm going to be here a good bit of time. So that's pretty much what you have to do. For everyone else, just send me a message and we'll schedule time. Anytime up until the end of the semester. I mean, we'll take dues anytime. Yeah. Is there any more questions from anyone? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Nope. All right then, one more time. Thank you guys for coming to our general meeting. We really appreciate you coming out and you know, getting to know the organization, asking questions and all that fun stuff. If you do have any questions that you didn't get to ask just because you were shy, you didn't think of it at the time, anything like that, just ask it in the general chat. We'll definitely help you out. I'll also be putting a PDF of this in the general meeting chat so that you can see all the QR codes and everything if you missed them. But above all, just make sure that you focus on this QR code right here, not just because it's for paying dues. That'll take you directly to our website and you can see more of the information that Advanced Robotics has, all the forms that you have access to fill out, all the project information. Obviously, it's better to ask the project manager, but if you don't want to, it's right there. We have our calendar there, so if you have any questions on that, feel free to look at that. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.
Hopefully I'll get to meet all of you soon.
Yeah, I look forward to working with everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.